My grandma sure proud of me, I was always a good grandson. And I was picking on this and that even when I was kinda young. I used to keep her up late at night when I had a little rock and roll band. But you should have seen the fire in her eyes the day I got a fiddle in my hands. It was a Chinese fiddle and I bought it in the city and I paid about $50. It had a bow and a case and it stunk like mothballs every time I opened it up. I'd draw the bow back and forth on a string while Grandma'd whistle the tune. She sure had a lot of faith in me and I was a fiddling soon. I learned Danny Boy and old nursery rhymes and Bonnie Lassin over the bay. Grandma would rock and knit and whistle and talk about the good old days. Box social events and thrashing machines, driving horses from behind a plow. And she fondly recollected about the schoolhouse dances, there was nothing like that around now. There was so-and-so and oh what's his name, and a cousin from another town. As long as there was a piano in the house, it was the best fiddle playing around. They'd dance till 4 by the schoolhouse door, and they were never allowed to be alone. And they have to stick around till dawn broke on the snow before they took a sleigh ride home. I learned to play upon that fiddle and I learned to play it well. Saturday night to old Red Wing, well I'd pull it out and I'd really give her hell. Well Grandma, she lived a real good life, but one winter she was in a bad way. She hung on and she got through Christmas, but not so Boxing Day. The ambulance came, picked her up at her house, and I met her in a hospital room. And she laid there with tears in her eyes, 'cause she knew that she was gonna go soon. Well, I held her hand, it was moist and cold as she called out for air. I felt bad and I started to cry, there was nothing I could do, so I held her dear and I talked to her about grand Christmas dinners and dancing on the schoolhouse floor. Now Grandpa Joe, he kicked the Highland fling even when he was 94. And I told her there was gonna be a lot of sweet people there when she lets go of my hand. They're gonna jump out to greet her with a smile on her face, they're gonna take her to a better land. Well, I think about my grandma sometimes when I'm on stage, and sometimes I feel to give a little tug when I get afraid. And I know someday that she's gonna greet me and she'll take hold of my hand. With a smile on her face, she's gonna take me to a place where we'll dance to a schoolhouse band.